What's going on, YouTube? Everyone goes here coming at you live with a brand new video, and today I'm joined by a very awesome friend of mine, who I'm gonna assume her name is Jasmine for short for Jazz. I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
So welcome to the video. Today we're gonna be doing a collaboration together, me and her, and I figured this would be the best time to do it because in 2 days, no, 3 or 4 days or 3 days, one of the two, we're going to be doing a celebration of Clanad because, as you see, on the 25th, if you guys are fans of Clanad, they're going to be releasing not releasing, but it's going to be someone's birthday that we all know and love that remembers. It's Nagisa's birthday on the 25th. So I wanted to do like a reminiscence of that. So you said you watched Clanad before, right?
I had.
Okay, so what were your favorite episodes and memories of the show? Like, what did you enjoy about it? What made you fall in love with the show? Stuff like that.
The very first thing that made me fall in love with the Clannad was when Nagisa and Okazaki first met.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes too. When they were both walking up to school, and he stops behind her as she's talking and saying to get her to motivate her to go to through the day a little bit better. One of my favorite scenes was when he started getting to know her and how she wanted to start the drama club up, and seeing how they both developed as characters and then fell in love with one another was a very sentimental story that told the absolute best story in the world. So, what what drew you into that show? What kind of made you want to sit down and watch it? Like, other than the fact that it was such a great story, what are the things that you feel that interested you a lot about it?
What actually interested me in the anime was when they first met and they started dating, and their love story is phenomenal. Like, I just fell in love with Nagisa and Okasaki's relationship.
So was that like a relationship you can compare to anybody's, that even someone like this can have a love relationship like this, and even at times, go through a little bit of struggle, but be okay and be strong together?
There is relationships out there that could compare to the anime.
No, for sure, absolutely. Um, as a fan of Clan, when I remember first watching the original like Clan ad, is when he met all of the friends and people that he would then become friends with for the last two seasons, or the first season and second, obviously. And how they all became friends was very awesome. They all, started to get to know one another. Some of them and their histories about twins, Kyo and Yo, and then a lot of the other characters that I forget. I'm so pissed that I forget their names. But a lot of them had a lot of plot stories, a lot of great stories that they told on the show, of course, and stuff like that that made me happy. And to see something like that was incredible. Just to see how they all met, how the plot stories all worked towards the second season. Now, in the first season of Clannad, did you find anything particularly interesting about the characters that you like? Were there any specific characters that you see that you enjoyed the most of seeing, or was it the hilarious like comedy relief stuff, or was it just something else?
Like, honestly, it's been a long time since I've seen Clannad, so I like pieces of pieces I like forget. But the main part I do remember is in Clannad After Story when they had the baby, and the sad part was when Nagisa gave birth and she died after that, and after Okazaki was like really close to the baby.
It's sad because in the first season, they went through all the hardships, and then in season two, you know, they got married, and Tomoya had his first child, and when Nagisa gave birth, she was still alive for the momentarily, but it broke my heart to see that she passed away the minute she gave birth. And I could understand from his perspective, loving someone like her. She was kind, a very kind-hearted person, very sweet, very honest, and I don't think he ever had deserved to have lost her or lost her. and it's sad because a lot of us were crying and it was horrible. You know, it was sad, and even in season one, we all cried as well because of all the sad times and moments that were so powerful about that show. You know, and celebrating a great show like that. I hope because I've heard news that they were coming out with the remastered versions of both, which would be amazing. But a lot of people are saying they're working on a new project for Clanad that's coming out in 2017 of the summer or in mid spring, as from what I heard from a very resourceable source. Um, but I hope, in retrospect, that we get to see something amazing like that because it would be something for all of us that are fans of Clanat and are fans of the show, and we get a second in our lives to see something amazing like that being told again. So, are you happy to hear that they're going to make a remastered of both, or even another season of Clanat, like a season three, maybe?
Yes, I'm ecstatic to like see the whole Clannad coming back again.
Yeah, that's incredible. You know, when I heard the news, I kind of wanted to be excited even more. But a lot of people said there wasn't another a novel, you know, like a novel per se to really go into season three, kind of. But here's my thing: they've had so many years to really go into something like that because the visual novels for the first two seasons of Clannad and Clannad After Stories, I would have thought they would have had something already, you know. And that's what I think that like they would make another visual novel of it so that they can make another story. I mean, wouldn't you think so?
Yeah.
A lot of us that are fans of the show, do you expect anything new? Like, what would you expect for like if there were to make a season three? Because I hear that they're gonna do another project, but a lot of fans are saying that they're just gonna do remastered of the original two shows, which would be fantastic. I would love to see them a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. You know, just a refreshing breath of air or a fresh of air coming towards us. Like, what do you think? What would you want to see if they were to make a third season?
I would really want to see Okazaki really.
I'm in a position where he can refine that love again. You know, I would think Nagisa would never want to see him miserable like that. And I think Nagisa, in his heart, he wants what's best for Ushio. I mean, because in season two, she did die or she didn't. We don't know. And a lot of us that are fans of the show know that as it goes on, we would want a reconciliation for him. We want him to be okay. But sometimes losing so much can destroy you in a position where you're not sure what you want or what you want to do. You know?
I agree.
And it's hard because as a fan, you want the character that you like to succeed and be happy, but they just kept punching him and kicking him and kicking him and punching him to the point where he just couldn't handle it. Even in the loss of his wife, he said he wanted to kill himself, but he wasn't he was too weak to do it. And a lot of his friends were telling him, "Don't do it. Nagisa wouldn't want you to do that." I'm pretty sure a lot of people were probably going to tell him that you should refine love again. I think Nagisa would want that, and that's what I would want from season three for him to just end on a high note. You know, I don't want him to suffer as much as I would think that anyone in a very powerful story deserves to suffer. I understand it would make the story better, and it's not to say that anyone deserves to suffer. But if you want to make a story good, I understand there needs to be pain in order for something to work, or some happiness to be destroyed for it, and a character to become a stronger, passionate person for you to fall in love with or even like. But at the same time, you want more for this character, and you want more for his friends and family that are surrounding around him. You know, like the old man and Nagisa's mom, and a lot of the characters that are in there. But I know that in 2 days, today's the 21st, and in 2 days when it's Christmas Day, I'm definitely gonna show my support for Nagisa. She was an amazing character, an amazing female character in Clan. I think one of the best animes in the world. If you guys haven't seen it, I recommend you guys watch it. But I want to thank Jasmine for helping me out with this video. I want to thank you so much for helping me. I know it's been a long time since you've seen Clan, and I kind of put you on the spot to do this, and I appreciate it either way. Even though I think I did a lot more of the conversation, which is fine. I don't have a problem with it. I think it made more sense for me to really speak on behalf of the show, and of course, you being such a great fan of it, which made more sense too. There is anything else you want to add on? If you want to see some changes to the show for season three, if there is one, I know they're gonna probably do, like I said, remastered versions of both of the shows. Is there anything you want to like add in?
Pretty much is that I really want Okazaki to really find a new relationship. I really did don't want him to like suffer that Nagisa is like gone. We may or may not know that she is, but
Yeah,
yeah, I really want Okasaki to find love again.
I agree. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video or supporting the video. Make sure to go subscribe to Jasmine's YouTube channel, which she will be linking in the description below. And make sure to sub to my channel for everyone goes F1G. And as always, guys, stay awesome, stay blessed, keep watching anime, and for whatever purposes, whatever happens, if they do make a season 3, great. If they don't, we'll still get remastered versions of both when that day comes. But as always, guys, stay awesome and keep being you.